like that. Because
He said it was a fruit that he said he tasted the juices and then after the juices left, then the trip started happening.
Devin.
No, he said he...
Dude, I gotta
Smile.
Actually, he didn't even talk about like how he took it.
I said
at all.
smile.
He didn't say anything about taking it, but he said that after he did have it.
Smile
He
then.
gave it to him. He laid it
Come
on the
on.
door and whatever in a room, and they said that the lights.
No, because I have a big smile.
That
video I recorded before is on YouTube now.
Oh my god. For real?
Yeah, so you can say anything you want to the
That
camera.
woman also reminded me of Crystal.
Hello.
Remember?
How you doing?
At first, and then it was other people.
That's what I can do.
It was just a woman. Well, actually, yeah, he could hear other people, but he couldn't make anything of it. Then after it was a woman.
And she was the strongest, right?
Yeah, she was the strongest connection he had, so she's the one who connected to him. And
Me, I believe our brains are capable of that. You know
me too, it's just weird.
And especially after reading that, the way they explained it.
But only because...
Do you remember about psychology, Leo?
We can't do some...
No, Mom.
The only reason we can't like even lift things with our minds or do stuff like that, I believe we can do all that or even heal ourselves.
Like Chronicle, right?
Yeah, like all that shit. The only reason we can't do it is because we've only locked into like 10% of our brain. Like they always tell us, like we can only access 10% of our brain.
If reality didn't take over, I think us as natives would have been more like. Cause
How about
I don't know, man. But
no, actually, man.
Hold on. I heard a tale like. Mom, quit recording, man. It's so pointless.
No, I know.
You recorded in the middle of our conversation, which happened like 30 minutes ago. But like, anyway, man, I heard a tale a long time ago. It feels like longer than that, man. But like, heard a tale a long time ago that people used to fly, but only certain tribes.
No, black people.
Not black people.
No, it was
black, and it was different tribes, man, because there was like 5 crystals to the 5 nations, right?
It was black people. I know because I read this.
That's probably just one of the tales, man.
No,
I mean, like the tale of it all. Like, there's crystals, not crystals. 1 crystal to each nation. Like, how many nations are there? You know, blacks, natives, whites, Chinese people, Indian people, right?
Camera still on?
Right? Okay.
Yep.
Each of those people had, like, a long time ago, before technology, before time,
You're
even
getting
matter.
better rackings.
Indian people, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, keep going.
They each had like a crystal, which only certain people in those nations could actually like use that power of the crystal to fly, to read minds, not read minds, but to not read minds, but to hear other people's like thoughts, kind of thing, but not really thoughts like crystal is, man. Like,
I've never heard any tale of people being able to hear minds or anything. Not yet. I've heard.
But
like,
flying, man, like flying.
What's
they
that?
fly to the other
Yeah,
nation to go talk and then come back. You know?
I've never heard anything about white people have any special.
Boy, what did
Those white
Oakley
people
say?
do, because that was before
He
they
goes,
they thought they were a superior nation. That was before astrologers,
Well, for me,
Sleep
the only
in the
2
dog
people
house
I
in
know
Phoenix.
that have 2 different kind of
My dog?
special powers.
Oh, he's
Black
sleeping in the
people,
doghouse
they
with
have
Phoenix.
that
Yeah.
ability to fly. I know that.
So
because
he's
I heard that
alone.
so many times from so many different legends. That black people were able
He's
to
alone?
fly. I don't know how, but they were able
Where
to
do I
fly.
go?
And I believe that.
Okay.
Just tell him I love you and you're okay.
I also believe that we as natives, all
Just
natives,
tell
used to be
them
able to
what you
actually
need to
talk
tell
to
'em.
animals.
What?
I believe
You
that.
love them?
Like even me today, I still believe that. And every time I see any animal, I talk to it, even though I can't. I know it's not going to talk back. I talk to it, like cats, birds, especially. I love birds. I always talk to birds. Like, hey, bird,
have you ever dreamt of an animal so much?
I had a dream that.
Eagles are cool to dream of.
I had a few dreams. No, I can't. One dream that I was a white buffalo. Except for I was a white buffalo and I was running down a hill, and I saw through the eyes of it, but I didn't know I couldn't see myself. But for some reason I had this feeling I was the white buffalo running down a hill, and all I saw was these great big buffaloes, man. Fucking. About
Colossal buffalo?
Yeah, colossal buffaloes, man.
Holy
Yeah, fucking, I was just a little white buffalo, like an ant kind of looking up at, well, not an ant, but more of like a Say like I was like this size of buffalo, and they were like this size. That's how it was. Okay, I was running.
Colossal, man.
Yeah.
Kind
And
of
their fur,
like God of War
their
2.
fur wasn't like how they are nowadays. When you go into a zoo and you see them, they're all like.
You're
You
kidding.
see their main part, and then you see the part where it's
Yeah.
like all.
Stops.
Yeah, it stops, and then it's supposed to go into their different fur, but sometimes it kind of looks rough. Yeah, all those buffaloes I saw, after it stops there, it just gets real shiny, like a pit bull's kind of fur style. All the buffaloes I saw were like that, and I kept running. And I was looking at all of them. I saw all of them. And I was just like, holy shit. I wasn't scared of nothing. I was just a buffalo running. And I ran into a bus. And then my whole thing turned into aliens and shit. And then Jasmine.
Okay, wait, whoa, man. You said a bus, right?
A bus.
And, like, who was all on the bus?
It turned in like these humans that were aliens. These
'Cause
humans.
I had a dream of a bus, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was all of us on it, but Devin didn't make it, man.
Yeah, I know you told me that dream.
Right? Like, how scary is that, man?
Fucking right. But
What's
did I
that?
tell you
Because I
about
was holding onto your hand, Devin, and you're like, just let go, man. And I was like, no,
Remember
fuck you,
And
man.
then he said he didn't even try to hold
Yeah,
on.
you didn't even try to hold on. You're like, just fuck it, man, and you just let go. And I was
But
like,
yeah,
fuck!
did I ever tell any of you guys, listen to this, did I ever tell you, any of you guys about the dream Jasmine had about me? She had a dream, because, like, I love wolves. Of all animals, wolves are always the things that are just, like,
Wolves are
Captivate your mind.
yeah, man. Just
Yeah, no,
thinking
no.
of wolves, it's like, oh my god.
wolves are big.
It's so
If I
beautiful.
could come back to the next life, I'd be a wolf. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that kind of thing, man. But anyway,
Their paws are like this big.
We're at Grandma's place, you know.
They stand
Grandma's
about.
house and Aunt Mama's place.
Wolves
She
stand
said
about.
that, I was outside,
Wolves stand 8
and
feet
there's
tall.
a bunch of wolves fucking there. And they were protecting me, they were all around me, and they were there for me. I didn't control them, but they were there for me. That anytime anyone tried to get close to me, they tried to attack them, and they would just fucking be protecting me. And even though I didn't say anything, they'd just be protecting me all the time, regardless. And when she said that, I was like, holy fuck, man.
That'd be some mad backup.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah, Alex, man, I'll tell you the dream.
Well,
I had.
wolves are real. They're not
Spirit
fake.
that I think is mine. I don't know if you have an animal spirit, but that's what that's supposed to mean. If you have a dream of a certain animal so many times that it's your animal spirit. Me, it was a sparrow, because it's so small, and I felt like I was a sparrow, because I've seen sparrows a lot when I was down at the lowest of my lowest. At times I thought, and like, you know, shit was happening to me I didn't like. But it was because I had a dream of a sparrow that was hopping in front of me and it was talking to me, but it was talking to me in its little chirp voice, you know, and I couldn't understand. But it was like looking at me. It was like standing around, you know, chirping, but it was like chirping at me. And then all of a sudden, after that, then I was the sparrow, and then I started flying around. And I swear, man, it was so trippy. It was like when I flapped my wings, you know, like it actually did like lift me up. It didn't just like lift me up a little bit, but I thought in my mind it's just gonna lift me a little bit, man. But also, and I just fucking like, you know, and then I'd have to do it again. It was like that, man, like real, so real that I could feel the wind blowing on my like chest, you know, when I'm falling down, to when I flap my wings and I feel the air under my wings, to the wind in my face, to from flying like up, cause like here's Idlewild, here's Victoria, here's Broadway, right? Here, I fucking like came from where Idlewild is, I came over, flew underneath it, and then flew under that one, flew under Victoria, flew over it, and then all of a sudden I flew like around, and then I flew under Broadway, and then I came back all the way back to Idlewild, and then I did it all again, man, and it was trippy, because, I don't know, I just felt like my fucking animal spirit took me on a wild, wild ride. It's like, here's what we feel, you know, as animals, as birds, pretty much, and it was trippy, man, because I was like, I woke up and I was like,
What I don't get it, man, is like, I've only had one dream, and I told you about the me.
something like that, though, you know, where you feel the
Yeah.
animal, you're the animal.
I was the animal, I was the white buffalo, but what I don't get is Romans is supposed to be the buffaloes. He dreamt about buffaloes,
he's a buffalo, dude.
and Mom even told me about him trying to cross the street, and then he ended up getting pushed back before a car even hit him. a car was gonna hit him, but it pushed him back. And it's supposed to be the buffaloes for him. And also I have a dream that I'm a white buffalo for some reason. And
what else did I tell you guys?
I didn't understand that because I don't know if I don't even know who my spirit animal is. But I ended up being
I don't
a
know
white
what you
buffalo.
told us.
When I had that dream?
No, how old are you now?
How old am I now? I'm a 19.
You're only
I'm
18.
18. I'm 18. I'm gonna be 19 soon.
See, I had those dreams when I was 19 and 20. That's
When I was a
That's
child,
when I didn't even believe, man.
I want to tell you, my son.
Hold on, Mom. I didn't believe in nothing, man.
When
At
I
that
was
time,
a
just
child.
like, okay, Mom, just
This-
hold on.
this-
Just wait, Mom. I want to listen to what Leo says.
At that time, I didn't
Yes,
believe in
sis,
nothing.
hold
Mom
up.
came over. Mom and Joe always came over every day, man. They'd come over. Yeah, have some food, Leo. I want some drinks, man. Let's go get some more drinks.
I mean,
You know,
Esquire
they
says
was,
just
give
quoi.
her, man. I was just like, man, you gotta slow down. But like at that time, I was thinking, man, there's no God. You know, my mom's on the streets. I'm in a basement in a hellhole. They're in a hellhole. I wish I could help them, but I can't help them. My brothers and my sisters, I haven't seen them in how long, you know. I was thinking that low, like the lowest rock bottom low, you know.
Yeah.
And then those dreams came to me, and it's like, whoa, man. I guess I do have something watching over me. And I didn't notice that at the time. And then also all the memories came back to me. Like, I'm walking to school, you know, and I see a little bird chirping, and it's a sparrow. I'm thinking, okay, that's normal, whatever. And then I go to school again next day, another sparrow in the same spot, chirping in the same way. It's like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then also the third time, it's like, okay, third time's a charm, whatever, you know, that's fucking coincidence. Sure enough, I have a dream about it, and then it trips me out, and it's like, fuck, what am I doing here, man? Like, I don't know what I'm fucking doing anymore. And also, my chick dumps me, all this worse shit happens to me. I think that bird was like a warning, you know, like, here comes some bad stuff, but I don't know how to tell you, so I'm trying to tell you in the best way that I could. But the bird couldn't tell me because we don't understand its language, you know?
Yes, he can.
I believe
We can, but in our young minds, we're too young to know. We
I
can
believe-
talk to animals.
I'm always gonna believe this regardless of what happens. Sooner or later, as our fucking nations, we're gonna start talking back to animals. Not to every animal, but each and every one of us, our spirit animal, is gonna talk to us first. And then of course, obviously we're gonna be scared because it's never happened before, but it's gonna happen.
Like,
We're
warn
gonna-
us?
Yeah, we're gonna talk to them sooner or later.
They're already doing that.
They're trying. The animal,
No, actually, they're doing
But
that
we're not.
already.
No,
We're
Mom,
not
just
trying.
wait. The animals.
They're not
Mom,
trying.
just wait. The animals are trying to
Just
talk
wait,
to
sis,
us
just
because
what?
they're so used to talking to us.
But we're not trying to listen.
Exactly. We're not trying to listen because we're not
They're
able
denying
to.
them, that's why.
Everyone, we lost it so long ago that we don't
No.
know how. We don't know how anymore. But
All
I
you
hope,
have to
just
do
wait,
is
just wait,
listen.
Mom, just wait. But sooner or later, I'm not sure if it's gonna be in my lifetime or the next, or future generations. But sooner or later, someone out there, someone special, someone who really needs it. It's not gonna be any of us though. It's gonna be someone out there special, and they're gonna really need this. And they're gonna hear an animal speak in the English language, or even in the Cree language. And they're gonna hear them, and they're gonna understand them. And once that person gets it, they're gonna be able to spread it from everywhere in our nations. And I'm just hoping to God, or not to God, to Creator, to our Creator, that, maybe everything will turn back to how it was. Maybe the white people will leave. Either they'll leave, or they're gonna be obliterated. But we, as First Nations people, are gonna go back to living off the land. Because that's how we naturally are, is living off the land and living off nature, because that's who we are, regardless. Doesn't care, it doesn't
That's
matter.
nice.
Doesn't matter, we have all this technology.
That's cool when you dream to be
I just
evil.
don't care at all. Like, every time I'm in a house, I feel this isn't where I'm supposed to be. Every time I'm in a car, I feel this isn't how I'm supposed to travel. I just feel like, fuck, man, I should be walking all over, and when I sleep, I should be sleeping with nature. Because that's how it always is. Not in a tent. fucking.
Sleepy?
I don't even care, just as long as I'm sleeping outside with someone, because it just makes me feel so happy. When I went on.
Because you're breathing fresh
when,
air.
Yeah, when I went with Uncle Johnny to trips, and I always slept in the tent by myself, it would get cold as fuck at nights, man. Seriously. It would be so cold I'd cover up with so many blankets, but I wouldn't care in the end. When I wake up, I'd wake up really early and I'd be happy.
What do you all think about your little brother?
I'll be back.
I mean, he is a fucking crazy.
Romansky.
He's a crazy little fucker. And he's gonna grow up.
When he fasted with me.
Who's
sorry
that,
to say
Speak
this,
to me.
like, I'm not
Speak to
trying
me,
act
all
like-
of you.
I'm not trying to act
I
like
want each and every one of you
Mom!
to tell me.
Shush! I'm trying to say something real quick.
What do you
Yeah.
think about Romansky?
Just wait, let me try and tell you. You want me to tell you or not?
Okay, tell me.
I think Roman's gonna end up being a lot like me.
I
Roman?
think he's gonna be like me.
You know why? Why I think he's gonna be like me? Because everyone who sees him says, that's like how you were, Alex. You were a lot like him. You were just
Little
fucking
Roman.
hyperactive. You were always jumping around and fucking crazy as shit.
You were calm, never mind.
That's what everyone who sees Roman says.
No.
And for Crystal too, fucking
When
Crystal.
you were born, Alex.
I think either Roman's gonna be like,
Alexander.
I think Roman's gonna be like me
Listen to me.
or Devin.
Alex,
But Crystal for sure.
you were
Yeah,
calm.
It's gonna be so
Let him
simple.
talk.
Crystal's gonna be so different from all of us. You guys aren't gonna understand her.
This is the other night style.
No.
Because of Vivian.